Greetings, Glitter Gang, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathryn. You're watching Kathryn Scraps, and today I'm thrilled to introduce to you the Moving Parts Workshop, a new collaboration between myself, Kathryn from Kathryn Scraps, and Kathy from Paper Phenomenon. So what we have done here is put together another juicy workshop for you, sold in two parts. Half of it sold on my website at kathrynscraps.com, and half of it sold on Kathy's website at paperphenomenon.com. What it is 5 double page 11 by 11 layout spreads. Okay, so just like so. All right, and the whole philosophy behind Moving Parts was to make layouts that looked like 12 by 12 layouts like you would put in an album with a page protector, whatever, but because they're not in a page protector, because instead they're in this display folder or the storage folder, they are moving parts. So everything that would normally just be layers of paper on a 12 by 12 layout is going to open up in here and create more opportunities for photos, more opportunities for decor, more opportunities for embellishments. All right, so you can see here tons and tons and tons of space. So let's talk about what you get. So the first thing you're going to get, and this is included in both workshops, is we're each going to give you a storage folder or a display folder. Okay, now in mine, I'm going to give you the bonus of an added kickstand for this so that you can turn it into an actual flat display. So of course, like any album, it'll stand up in a V, right? They all do this. But what I've done is I've created this additional kickstand where what they'll do is they will not be in a V, but they'll be flat across so that you can display them in your home. So these little kickstands flip out and stick to the back. And then I've created also what this thing here, right here on the sides, what I'm calling my page shift base. And so what I've done is I've created an optional base layer to these, where if you wanted to be able to bring them together in the middle so they're continuous across, so there's no gap, like a post-bound album would be if with regular 12 by 12 versus a 3-ring binder, then you can. So this is the page shifter base, which is another bonus that I'm including in my workshop. So you're getting the 5 double spread layouts, you're getting the folder and the optional kickstand, and you're going to get also one final thing in case you want to bind this into an album. Okay, if you want to make it into a big album, you want 11 by 11 pages with like whatever your preferred binding is, maybe the infinity binding or something like that. The split decision binding, by the way, I think this is perfect for, because the smaller pages in between these giant pages I think will be awesome. So those are all available at kathrynscraps.com as well. But if you wanted to bind it into a book, you would need a single page layout to be the first layout and the last layout in the book to open and close the book. And so I'm also including a bonus a bonus 11 by 11 single page layout. So lots and lots and lots of juicy stuff in this workshop. Kathy's including a storage box to hold these folders if you want to give them as gifts. She's also including a bonus pop-up mechanism if you want to make parts of the page pop-ups. So she's going to include all of that stuff in her workshop in addition to her 5 double page layout spreads. So that's what's going on. So let me just take this kickstand down and we can just unroll it and let it lay back there. All right, so now we've got the layout. So this is the first one. This one I'm calling the photo flip fake out. The reason I called it that is because this photo grid in the middle, which would normally be static in a layout, it flips, and instead of having another identical photo grid underneath it or something like that, you now have these moving layers. So these would all have been strips of paper in a traditional 12 by 12 layout, but now they all move. So here we go. We've got this journaling spot I designed. By the way, this paper is Tomorrowland from Simple Stories. It's part of the Say Cheese collection. So I used the digital set. It's $10.99, Simple Stories digital. So if you haven't checked out any of their digital collections, be sure to do that. And then I have added all of these photos. Okay. And then on the other side, same thing. We have more that it's not just a striped paper. All right. And then it's going to open again here. And then we've got another layout here. All right. So several layouts. And then the photo shifter. Oh, okay. So here's one side. All right. So these pockets I have put 4x6 photo mats in them. Of course, you can do that. You can put your mats from the park, any memorabilia you have. You can load them up with embellishments and other goodies. Over here, I've got this slider. This is a non-magnetic closure. You don't need magnets or Velcro or anything like that. And that's going to hold this down, okay? And then also this opens up. So once again, we've got a whole nother layout hidden down in the back. And again, this is the underside of the layout. So this is part of the page shift base, okay? So if you don't want to do all of this, just this part here still is going to give you dozens of photos. So you don't even need to add this if you don't want to, but if you do, if you're like me and you like to add lots of stuff, it's there for you. And then of course the other side, oops, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. On the other side, we've also got more goodies. All right. So we've got another one of these little sliders and another whole layout underneath here. Okay. I used a lot of boy paper. We're doing a, for the boys sort of section, I don't know, I wonder what, an era. We're working on masculine projects and papers in my live classes right now. I'm live Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time. And also in here, you know, we've got pockets with places for more photos if you need them, or cards, memorabilia, what have you, and then this underlayer here. Okay, so in addition to the workshop, but the album basics guide and the instructional videos and the whole project will release for my workshop on May 4th, which is National Scrapbook Day. I'm going to put it up the morning of May 4th. We are going to do National Scrapbook Day shows. Okay, so every other day until National Scrapbook Day, I'll be releasing a video with a new layout design to show you. And then the days that I don't release, Kathy will release on her channel, which is at Paper Phenomenon on YouTube. So she is also going to be releasing these layouts for you to explore and enjoy as well. So that's all coming up. And then on National Scrapbook Day, I'm going to go live at 2 p.m. like my normal afternoon time. And I'm going to do a show, and I'm going to show you the single page layout. It'll be the final reveal, and then we'll work on matting one of the pieces and parts of this project. All right, one of the pieces and parts of this project. But just once again, let's flip it up again, just to see again. These are optional. You don't have to include them. All right, and then there you go. We've got the two come together with the page shifter base. So you're getting the folder, the 5 layouts, the optional page shifter base, the optional kickstand, the 6th layout so that you can bind these into an album if you so desire. You've got one to add at the front and the beginning. And of course, if you combine that with Kathy's workshop, you're going to get all that, plus a storage box, plus 5 more layouts from her, plus a bonus pop-up mechanism is going to enable you to turn parts of the layouts into pop-ups so that you can maximize the movement even more. So I have 4 more of these coming. They move in all different ways. I used a lot of acetate in this one. It was very acetate-y, very acetate-y. So I will say that in terms of supplies, the biggest thing is these layouts are going to do a lot of they're going to do a lot with, oops, I need to like stop just flinging this thing around. They're going to do a lot with acetate, but the main thing is they use a lot of cardstock. So what I'm recommending is that you have at least 3 packs of cardstock for this, because it really does, some of these pages use a half a pack of cardstock, you know, so they definitely do use quite a bit of cardstock, which is okay. That's all good. We like cardstock. I use ColorMate's Smooth and Silky from the Paper Mill store, and they do sell 250 packs of that cardstock at a very reasonable rate. Much better value than the 25 packs. So if you get a color that you're going to use a ton of, like black or craft or whatever your favorite color is to use, that's a good economical way to get a bunch of cardstock for this project and use it as well. And of course, you know, I've used some Tyvek to reinforce the spine. I printed my own paper as well, but of course you can use any paper packs you want because it's 11 by 11. The reason they're 11 by 11 is so that you could use normal sized chipboard and paper for the cover, and so that you wouldn't have to like oversize things or stick 2 pieces of paper together or anything like that. So to keep it easier for your shopping. So that's why they're 11 by 11. And also so they could be bound into an album. They're 11 by 11 to be bound into an album as well. So, but yeah, so that's that. So because of that, you can just use any normal paper. You don't have to print your own paper oversized or anything like that. You can just use any regular paper packs that you want to decorate these. So just be aware when you're kind of planning this project, just think about, you know, are you going to do these underlayers? That's going to be more cardstock, more paper, more photos. Like, really think about it. But in terms of designs, I have more of these coming. I have wedding, I have zoo, I have pets, I have more boy stuff, more masculine stuff. So I'm going to have a wide variety of paper designs as well that I'm going to be using here. And then also, what I'm going to do after National Scrapbook Day is I am going to mat one of these in each style on my show on Thursday. So if you like to watch decorating to get ideas of how people mat things, then I'm going to have National Scrapbook Day be a start of a series where I'm going to decorate all of these on camera. So National Scrapbook Day, we're going to hang out. I have prize signups on my Facebook page. So I'm going to be doing giveaways. You need to sign up ahead of time on Facebook. I'll put a link in the video description to that. I'll put a link in the video description to my store, to this pre-order. I'm going to put a link to Kathy's pre-order and a link to Kathy's channel so you can check out the other designs on her channel and go subscribe because she has a new channel. So make sure you subscribe to the new one. And with that, I look forward to seeing you in 2 more days with another design. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you are, and that you have a fantastic National Scrapbook Day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now.